my lovelies, welcome to my channel. This is Angela. I'm here today. This video is featuring some of my projects made with the In Love art dies that were sent to me. Like they contacted me to review their products. I don't know to say if this is a DT project or not, but I just created projects using the dies and the papers and some of the stamp. I have previous videos. This will be my fourth video. Their supplies are from China, like you know. However, they are in an independent store here in the USA. They make their own dies and stamp, and they have their own designers that make their dies. They offer free shipping if you spend $25 or more. There's also a code that is you get an extra 15% off if you use this code. This code don't give me anything in exchange of you using. It only shows them if you use my links that that you are watching my videos and that you're promoting my videos. You are seeing the dies on my videos. That's pretty much it. I want to welcome my new subscribers. Thank you very much. I saw I have new subscribers. Thank you for your wonderful comments. Also, I want to thank to my followers who keep coming back. Thank you very much again. Also, I read all your comments. Sometimes I read it late at night because even I don't work. I have a lot of commitment during the day that I have to do here in the house. So with no further ado, I am going to show you. I'm going to put this here so I can put the dies. Okay. There are certain things they didn't one of the stamps they sent me was this stamp. And it is called Coffee Time Stamped. It's $2.27. They are made of silicone. They work great. I don't have any problem with them. And using the stamps and some of the paper that is here, that it is the coffee paper. This is some little pieces. I made I use some of these paper and some of my cardstock that kind of match this. So you get all these wonderful papers with it. And I like the texture because the texture is kind of like this. So I use these two, and these will be, the name of those will be I think that is the Origami art background paper. And there were $3.24. These, all the links will be below with all the stamps and all the things that I use, because there's certain things that I bought by myself. They weren't sent to me by them, but they're from their store. But I wanted to use them. So what I created with that stamp and some things off my stash was this card. There is this card I posted already on Facebook, but I wanted to do a video. I used an A4 card. I used some of their paper, and I cut a smaller paper. I used a die that I have and stamped the word coffee. I used the cup, the books, pretty much everything except a sentiment and the circle. Everything else I use. I even use the glasses. In the back, I distress everything with espresso oxide ink. I use a stencil to make the splashes and the mark of the cup. Some twine, like this, to make it given that rustic feel in and it's blank in the inside. And how I got this in here, I got a little old vintage safety pins where I put the little bow over it. So that's one of my first cards that I made. Okay, then I received these papers. It's called Christmas Party Paper. It's a very festive. And if you want to see more in detail these papers, you can go. I'm going to link the video up here. It's going to come up here. That is going to see I received more dies and supplies from In Love Art. It's going to come in an e-card. You can click there, or you can wait at the end of the video where I am going to post all the videos that I have made for them. So, and I apologize, one of my nails broke. I just hit the wall with it and it went all the way back and it hurts like you don't have an idea. So I use this Christmas paper, and the Christmas paper, it is Wonderful Light. No. Let me see, what is the other paper called? It's called Christmas Party. And that paper, it is $5.25. You get a total of 24 papers. They're very good quality. So for this card, I use different types of paper. I use let's see. I use my little bow stamp, my little bow die that is here. And I use everything else, and I use the paper from here. And I make this shaker card. I use a piece of paper. I use some metal. I put some flour. Oh, and I use this die for me is a staple. It is the die. I have them here. It's this die. I use this flour to cut this here. I make the bow with glitter paper. It make beautifully. I added flowers, and then I use one of these LOL girls, but this is the paper, one of the papers that are in this package, and I cut it, and I use some pearlescent paper that I have from Tuesday morning, and some glitter paper. The hello is the die that I have from my stash, and everything else is from my stash. I didn't put anything inside, but I wanted to give them this girly look, and it says hello, Merry Christmas. And I used the bow and here and some of the paper, and these are die. I made a shaker, like you can see here. There's a shaker, and it's really nice and easy to do. I use foam to cut my, and this is a Spellbinder old die that I have that I cut as a frame to make it a shaker. So and this is a punch that I have, Tim Holtz punch. But I bet you can find all these kind of dies in their site. All you have to do is browse, because in their site, they have everything with these shapes. It's just that why I'm going to ask for those if I already had those. I try to ask for things that I really was interested in. So there is another card I made using the Christmas paper. Another card that I use using the Christmas paper, and another die from them. Let me just look in here. It was, okay, let me put the bow out. I used this Christmas paper. I used these scenes. And I use these are some of the leaves that I have used. All this is a set. This is another set, and this is another set. It has, and here's the door and some more dies in there. And I made a dex card. The word hello, I use it from the door die that I've been using to use this. So I make this dex card. I paper piece everything. And then from the stamp, where's the stamp? Okay. Do I brought the stamp or not? The Merry Christmas stamp that I made a project already, that I used this die and I just stamped the reindeer like to make it a Christmas, and I used this two sets to make this dex card, and I used multiple layers to make the house. There is like a little house, it's a mushroom house, like a fairy house, and here are all the pines. I use different colors of paper, different layers and dimension, and then I use some of my stickers, and I made this dex card using this one, and this one is called I think that one is on my first. I will put all the links in here of everything I use. These are the dies that I used, and the stamp. Where are the stamps? Okay. And I still using this same paper for both of these cards. For both of those cards, I use those, okay? That paper. And here is another card that I want to put in here that I made. I made using this stamp. I'm going to move this from here so you guys can see better. And then there is the coffee paper. Okay. Then I have this other die. It's this flower die. It's this one over here. And all the dies cut like butter. This is 80-pound paper, and it is paper that it is pearlescent, except this one. But I wanted to use, I thought that die was very delicate, and I save all my little things that I don't use. You get the flower, you can put the insides if you want. You get 3 different kinds of leaf, a bow, and a tag, and it's really, really, really pretty. And I use the paper What a Wonderful Life. This is an awesome paper. You get all these paper here. It has to do with plants and stuff. So I used that, and I made this. Oh, here is the stamp that I was talking about that I use for my memory decks cards. It's the Christmas scene stamps. So it's here. So they're going to be there. And this stamp I used and caught this because it comes. You can buy the stamp and the dies are separate. So here are the dies and here are the stamps that I used. So let me just, if I can push this here, or maybe I can move this and kind of like put all the dies and everything I used. So you can see what I made. This is the bow die. I think that bow die is awesome. So here is the Christmas stamp. I don't know if you can see it there. And here are the dies. And here are some of the papers. The papers I'm using right now, it's called A Wonderful Life. Is this paper. I use this die. And I use some stickers and things from my stash. And this is what I came up with. I cut the die in 3 different colors, combined the colors that were in the paper, and I distressed the edges. It comes with this white and polka dotted. So I used the paper. This is a 5x7 card. This is the size that I like to. It says happy together. And then in the tag, I put love. I use a little sim binding that I have a little strip to put because this has a little hole in there. You can put the name of the person if you want. And I use stickers, happy together, and I use some of the rainbow mesh. I put a little house here, and I did a cluster of flowers, and this bring a bow that is very pretty. I cut that bow several times to give dimension, and also I used pop dots to try to put one flat, one a little higher, and one go in different layers. And I did the same things with the leaves. I think this card came very pretty. And this is a very nice card that you can say to a welcome home, to just because you want to make somebody smile. I think it's a very nice die. I really enjoy working with awesome. And like I say, it cuts the inner parts, and if you want to paper piece those inner parts from the different colors you can do it, but my purpose was to make a bunch and to put it in here. So this is with this die. I'm running out of space, so I'm going to put that card in there so you can look. Last but not least, I use the famous door die. The hello that you see here is the hello that comes in this die. And even though I bought this with my own money, I wanted to use it to make this card. I used some, what's the name of this? I've always forgot. Sorry ribbon, I think it is. And I make a beautiful bow. I use, again, the paper. And all you have to do is just pull this down. And it says, this is what real life looked like. And when you open, I have a little pot inside with the leaves. And I use the paper that have that leaf because that leaf comes with this kid over here. So this kid is very, all the kids that I have ordered, this one is adorable. Look at that beautiful mushroom fairy house that you can do. These ones are awesome for Dex cards, and I even punched them so they won't be in the way. Look at the coffee one. I was able to stamp them and color them with Copics. The papers are very versatile. And this one, I thought it came so cute. And this was from a die that I have because I was looking something to put the plant inside. Because if you look at the paper here, there is this plant. And when you close it, you just close it. This is the back. And all you have to do is put this belly band back in here. So the person, I didn't want to put any eyelets or anything. All I have to do is put this back in here and move the bow here and give it to the person. So let's just recap with all the things I made 1, 2. I make only 2 cards. 2 cards. No, 3 cards and dex cards with the papers and dies that they gave me. And I made prior to this 2 dex cards, and I make a Christmas card. So, with this one, I use the door die. And then for the leaves, I use this die. And the door die is this one. The memory decks, it comes with a lot of things. And this is what I made. The other memory decks card that I use the papers. Oh, and I use also for this, the Wonderful Light papers. I use for this dex card, I use the Christmas Party and this, the mushroom die. And this is the pine tree layout. And I combine 3 of the things: the stamps, the paper, this set, and this set. And it's all going to be there. With this die, I use this paper pad, Wonderful Life, and this die. And I made this card. And it's blank in the inside, so whoever wants to use it can use this. And I use some stash things from my stash to give them a little bit more, So this can be a really welcoming home card. Like if your son been in college and you want to give them a card as a welcome home. If you bought a new home. So I think it came really, really pretty. So that was that. Then with this one, I only used the stamp. I fussy cut everything. I didn't have a problem with it. I used that. I used these stamp and the coffee papers, the coffee paper ones. And last but not least, I used the Wonderful Christmas one paper. And I make this one a shaker. I use some sequins from my stash, a sticker from my stash. All this. I use the bow die. I like the size. I didn't have a small size of that. I cut the hello from, I think this is from Heidi Swaps. And this is from Spellbinders. One of the first dies that I bought, and I think this one is from Gina Marie that I bought. and I cut the square. The other one I measure. I distress with my oxide ink, and I use some stickers. So these are the cards that the projects that I made using the dies for In Love Heart. I think their products are very good quality. You can become, I hope these inspire you. And again, if you want to buy, some of the dies and want to use, please use my links. And if you have any problem with shipping or not getting the discount or anything, feel free to contact me. Everything is on my description box. So I think everything came very, very, very pretty. It was fun doing these projects. Look how cute these cards are. So here are 5 projects that I made using their dies. I use papers, I use dies, I use stamps, and my other project I use mainly stamps because I wanted to focus. So here you have Christmas, a regular. This will be nice if you buy a person, you want to take somebody to the hospital or gift or get well gift, and you buy her a plant. Here, look how pretty those leaves goes, and it matched perfectly with this paper. Love, 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 love. Oh, this one seems like the glue is not sticking well in this one. I'm sorry. And this one is adorable. Love this one. You can layer. I put 3 different layers in here, and you can combine your dies. It is amazing what you can do. Love this coffee one. I think it's adorable. And I hope I inspire you and you create. I will like to make a tutorial using some of these dies, but my computer is giving me a little bit of problems to upload certain videos. So my apologies about that. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and love our channel. Also, they have a Facebook group that if you want to join, and they have a page that you can go and like and see the latest dies that they're having sales all the time. They always have discount coupons, and they deliver really quickly. And this is my opinion. Like I say, most of these stuff were sent to me to review and use for projects and show how I can use it. So I hope that In Love Heart, thank you for giving me the opportunity, that you like what I made for you this time. And thank you very much. If you like this video, give me thumbs up, or if you don't, just rate either way, because if you give me thumbs up or thumbs down, it helped me. Even if you don't comment, rate the video because it helped me. So that way YouTube analytics know that my videos are being seen. Okay, thank you very much. Have a wonderful afternoon. And like I say, crafting make me really happy, and it put a smile on my face. And I hope I inspire you and it put a smile on yours. Thank you, and I see you on my next video. Bye.